What is it? Who are you? What do you want? Oh, not another one. Marco Polo has been dead for 25 years. Get out of here. Go away. What is it? Brother!
Say you'll stay safe.
I will stay safe.
I don't want you to go.
Oh, but I must.
Just come home.
I will.
I know.
Come on, you'll be late.
I must go.
Farewell.
Great, there's no more carpets to worry about. You can eat dog door.
This could be the saddest dusk I've ever seen. Turn to a miracle. I lie. My mind is racing, as it always will. My hands tired, my heart aches. I'm half a world away. Here, my head sworn to go it alone and hold it alone, hold alone, hold it, go it alone, hold it alone, ho ho ho, ho, lonely, deeps and hollow, half a world away.
Hi.
Hi.
你早上怎么样？
What?
你早上怎么样？
对不起，我不说汉语。
什么？你怎么说呢？
What's? I don't understand you. 我在水手怎么走？
哦，你还出书在这里？
No, not the tree. Do you know where is Chengdu Shuda School? Chengdu Shuda.
It's okay. Come with me. School is just around the corner.
You speak English?
Yes,
Why didn't you tell me?
because it was funny.
No, it wasn't. Where is class 9B?
Oh, that is my class. Come with me. I will show you.
Wait, how do you speak English so well?
My heart aches, I'm half a world away.
By the way, what is your name?
Oh, my name is Charlotte. What's yours?
哦，我叫方康宁。
Again?
You can just call me Fang.
Fang? Okay.
Oh, by the way, your tie is on wrong. Cameron, how are you today?
I'm good. How are you, old friend?
Oh, not too bad. Just look at it. The fields of Mongolia.
Yes, they are wonderful. So what are you thinking about? That lady friend of yours?
Oh, no, your mother. Hey, what was that?
I don't know. Let's go find out. Just to tell a lie about that. They were in jail for God's sakes. They couldn't have honestly thought it was going to be published.
Well, I don't know, but Marco Polo had a humongous ego. Perhaps he told stories that he picked up in Mongolia. A good storyteller remembers such things.
Let's retrace. Marco Polo goes to China. Let's say Mongolia then. Comes home. No one believes him. He gets imprisoned by the Genoans. Meets Rastello in prison. They collaborate. Here's the evidence.
I don't know how it will help you. We recently picked this up off of a Renaissance man's grave. It's not much, but perhaps it can help your studies. I want to say she. It makes her sound
She?
very foreign, possibly Japanese sounding.
Charlotte, did you move any of my papers?
No, why would I? Honestly,
What is it your father does for a job again?
he's a researcher. He spends his time traipsing halfway across the world trying to prove that Marco Polo made it to China.
Ha! Marco Polo, that is a funny name.
You've never heard of Marco Polo?
No.
Really? I mean, everyone in the West has at least heard of him. Maybe they don't know what he did, but he's a household name.
Not here.
No, apparently not.
I haven't told you, Camilla, but the fabric you're working with is quite lovely.
Why, thank you.
You're welcome. I really like the colour.
Yes, it's lovely, isn't it?
Yes, it's going to look beautiful on a dress.
I agree.
By the way, have you heard from Rodolfo recently?
No. I'm becoming quite worried. I haven't heard from him in months.
That is terrible, but I'm sure he's fine. You know, out on the sea and all.
I hope so.
Yes.
Cameron! Cameron! Cameron. It's crazy. I cannot believe I wrote this. I must have been very, very drunk. You are the famous Marco Polo, are you not? Well, sir, I am the famous French novelist, Cello. Perhaps we could collaborate. Central Bascom, do you mind if I joined your studies?
Hi, Fang. What?
Charlotte told me about your research. It is very interesting to me. Would you mind if I helped?
Sure. See this book? This is a collection of letters dating back from 1397 by a man of Adolfo Glacius.
Many words.
He was writing to his lover, Camilla Demisio, who was back in Venice at the time, at the heart of Renaissance. In the letters, he describes a mysterious traveler that came before him.
Is this Marco Polo?
I believe so, but I haven't enough info to prove it yet. Wait, how much do you know about Marco Polo?
Oh, M-A-R-C-O-P-O-L-O. Marco Polo. That is all.
Well, here, start with this.
Dad? Wait. Hi, Fong.
你好.
What are you doing here?
He's helping with my research.
Oh. Cool.
Go on.
It has been far too long since I've seen your face. The desolation of the Mongolian fields, which once seemed mysterious and beautiful in the setting sun, now only seems lonesome and long.
For much of my journey I have travelled with other caravans from many countries, but it has been but days now since I have seen the last person who spoke English, and the lack of communication is frustrating and isolating. I hide myself thoroughly at night, and am very careful while journeying. Besides, apparently, I am only a fortnight from Nanjing. Also, ever since the raid, I've had difficulty sleeping. Cameron and the others are still in the forefront of my mind. Still, there have been some bright spots. The markets I have passed are bustling with exotics. I spotted a roll of sea blue silk that reminded me of you. You would love all the cloths here. The merchants seem anxious to trade with me, and I have begun to turn a profit. Perhaps I will earn enough to return home sooner than I had planned. I've heard another story of the mysterious man of the West that I wrote to you about the last time. So assuming you've received the letter, of course, a woman in the last village told of him. Apparently he served in the court of Kong and was from the West. He made it all the way to China, she said. She was unsure how long ago he came through there, but he says it was quite a while ago. She had a pendant. She says he gave it to her grandmother, or great-grandmother, or the like. Can you imagine, Camilla? The Mongols treating a Westerner as a friend, and even employing them. The like of that could never happen today. Yours, Adolfo.
So, I'm glad I was able to convince you to come on this walk. I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. So, how's school? You fitting in well?
Guess.
That Fang kid seems like a nice young man.
Fong.
Right, Fong. Well, he's been very helpful in my research.
Yeah, because that's the only value in a person, isn't it? Value in research.
Why would you say that?
I just think it's kind of funny how a few weeks ago, you didn't even know who Fong was, and now that he's joined your research, you're like best buddies or something. I don't know. Sometimes I think that if I started burying my nose in books and talking about what's his name and Brustacello and whatever, well, maybe you'd know about my life from me and not from Fong.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Yeah, that's the problem. You don't know. You never know. I mean, why the hell are we even here? It's because you don't know. And you know what? You're not even going to find out whatever it is that you want to find out. I asked Fong about Marco Polo. He doesn't even know who the hell he is. What are you trying to find here? Just tell me this. Who the hell cares?
I do, for one. Charlotte, look around you. Do you see the way our world functions? Trains crossing continents, airplanes circling the world, people from England to China to Zimbabwe, talking to one another, trading with one another, learning about one another. Charlotte, when you were born, your mother and I...
You're in a village in Tibet, I know.
Hear me out.
Fine.
Your mother and I were in Tibet. You were 2 weeks early. If it hadn't been for the helicopter, I think both you and your mother would have died. But we made it to the refuge camp, and here you are. When your mother left me for my friend Charles, my work was something I could disappear into. I have to know.
Maybe Charles would have been a better dad.
October 3rd, 1397. Dear Adolfo, I was so happy to receive your last batch of letters from Antonio de Gracia. You are right. He was a trustworthy messenger. Your descriptions of the cloth and the scenery took me to your side briefly, and I was so deeply saddened when I had finished with the letters that I read each 3, 4, 5 times. How very much I miss you. Your tales of this mysterious man from the West also caught my attention. I have asked around and done much research, and I believe I have found a merchant whose story is very similar to your mysterious man. Their journey maps from Venice through Afghanistan and Mongolia to China are identical. You say a woman told you he was a member of the court of Khan. This man claimed to as well. He left Venice in 1271, when he was just 17. old with his uncle and his father. He returned 25 years later. I think that would fit the time period as well. He is said to have been greeted by the Khan leader at the time, Kublai Khan, with feasts and festivities, just as your guide into the Chinese outskirts said. He additionally escorted a Mongolian princess to refuge her husband and took a disastrous ship ride there. This corroborates very well with the stories you have heard. Apparently, out of 200 passengers on his ship, only 18 survived. The husband that he escorted the princess to turned out to be deceased, so she was married to her son. The merchant is widely considered to be at least partially a liar, but if what you say is true, then most of his account, which is published in a book, is actually truth. You can judge when you return. I do not have a copy of this gentleman's story, but supposedly there is one in the Venetian library. So ways, as you perceive, I am quite proud of myself. I hope this quenches some of your curiosity. I have not to write, I apologize to say. You have been gone so long, and I'm sure have changed so much, I hardly know what you would find interesting anymore. What gossip or everyday happenings could possibly relate to you after all you've been through? I only hope this suffices. Love, your Camilla. Postscript. I'm sorry, I had nearly forgotten my pride and joy. The merchant's name was Marco Polo.
Friar de Acqui, I am so happy to see you.
I came as fast as I could, child. How is he?
He is not well.
May I see him?
Yes, of course. I have something else to ask, which is that, well, as you know, my father does not have the most truthful reputation. There are many people who would say that he has not been very truthful. And I think it would be best for all of us if that were to be known, if he is truthful or not.
I'll see what I can do. Messer Marco, have you any confessions or words to be known by God? Messer Marco, can you hear me, child? Messer Marco, I entreat you, along with your friends and family, is there any confession you have before God?
Friends, I have not written down half the things I've seen.
He is past.
Dad?
Charlotte.
I just wanted to say I'm sorry.
Oh.
And, I want to join in the research effort.
Oh, okay. That's great. I mean, you don't have to, but if you want
No.
to.
No, I want to. You and me, Fawn, will be fun.
Oh, okay. Great.
Yeah, so okay.
Not again.
Adolfo!
Adolfo! Adolfo!
I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Hey, what's this?
Oh, be careful of that. That's Adolfo's Bible.
Dad?
Yeah? Oh my god. Dear Adolfo, I was so happy to receive your last batch of letters from Antonio Gracio. You were right. He was a trustworthy messenger. Your descriptions of the cloth and the scenery took me to your side briefly, and I was deeply saddened when I had finished the letters that I had read each.
When told you he was a member of the court of Caen, this man claimed he was well. He left Venice in 1271, when he was just 17 years old, with his uncle and his father.
He returned 25 years later.
What gossiping or everyday happenings could possibly relate to you after all you've been through? I only hope this suffices. Love, your Camilla. Postscript, I'm sorry.
I had nearly forgotten my pride and joy. The merchant's name was
Marco Polo.
Sorry, Eliza. I can't remember his name. Adolfo. I was thinking Lorenzo. Okay.
Lorenzo, that's good. We've been having trouble with names all the time, don't worry.
Adolfo.
Actually.
Okay, so how long is this? I have a question.
I lied.
Your mother was quite so attractive. Man, you have to be more fast on your feet. You're forcing out of the shop.
Oh. Hi!
Yes, that is Camilla's mistress. How do you say like a mistress for a guy?
Wait, what?
You know how like sometimes guys have like a wife and a mistress? What do you call like a wife's mistress?
You just
I think you just say an affair.
Okay, well.
The affairman.
Yes, this is Johnny Cam. He's like.
Johnny Campbell? What?
Come on.
He looks awful like a Marco Polo.
Adolfo's been gone a long time.
Didn't think.
Hey, you stay safe.
Oh, I promise I will.
I hope you come home alive.
I most likely will.
Blackbirds backwards, forwards and fall. Ho, 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 oh, this lonely world is wasted. Pathetic eyes, highlight. The blinding tides turn to sea. The storm, it came up strong, it shook the trees and blew away.
And wait like 3 seconds before destroying it. No,
To go it along and hold it along.
okay, well.
Doctor swing, swing, doctor swing, doctor swing, doctor swing.
You're really gonna crack up on a blooper, Duncan. Really? Just do the blooper.
That's the point.
Alright.
Go.
Swing, swing, priest, swing, priest, priest, swing, 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 priest, swing, swing, priest, priest, swing.
You speak English?
Yes.
What happened?
You speak English? No duh.
Crap, my tie is totally wrong.
We're recording! Wow, that was great! Awesome!
You can't do that.
For not having a train wreck this time.
I'm sorry, mistress. She has passed. He said that to say the name of God. I can't help it.
He is gone.
This is Eliza praying. It's obviously a good prayer because she's smiling and laughing. Don't burn your hair, Eliza. Be careful.
What are the odds?
God looks poorly on suicide.
Jeez.
Okay, okay.
So here is Duncan practicing, supposedly warming up for a fight scene because he wants to look badass. He's not badass. And there is the setting sun, which means we don't have very much time. And this is not Cameron, except that it is. And that's the Fitzgerald moving and storage place. It's not very Mongolia-ish, but that is very Mongolia-ish. And now he's noticing that we're taking a video, so we're gonna stop. Bye!
From Western Europe.
No, you aren't.
Is that I was?
You're from Western Europe.
Western Europe.
Well, I'm
Hey,
blonde. I
say-
can't be half Western European.
Okay, that's fine.
Half.
That's fine. Is that tape usable?
Tell a lie about that. They were in jail for God's sake. They couldn't have honestly thought it was going to be published.
Well, I don't know. Columbus had a humongous ego. Perhaps he twisted some of the facts.
They couldn't have honestly thought it was going to be published.
Well, I don't know. Polo had a humongous ego. And he was in jail for, like, with Rusticciano. Marco, look there. You see the interesting purple device there in the corner of our cell?
I'm not a purple interesting device.
Look at this. It's got a black 4 legs and it has purple. I can't close his eyes if he's just knocked out. You don't get knocked out with your eyes open.
No, you
He's too heavy.
What is that? Doritos? Really?
Doritos, no.
Fabulous, there are Doritos in the middle of Mongolia. I'm so glad to hear it.
They're even spicy sweet chili style.
Spicy sweet chili style, oh man. You're really gonna walk up here? Really? You're on camera, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Take your Doritos, man. Specialty order. Delivery.
And down he goes! Geronimo!
It's an airplane. Flies around like an airplane, man. It's so much fun to play this airplane game. I really hope I can leave it on record again. Cameron? Cameron?
It is 11:47 on a Sunday night, and we have just finished filming.
This is just terrible. I'm going home.
I'm going home too. Except I am
Any of
home.
my TV production
This is my home. It generally doesn't look like my home. Notice the things on the table, tripod in the corner,
If any of my TV
the stuff
production
scattered
partners
over the
see
floor.
this, it was not professional. I let some of the unprofessional things
Documenting the
happen.
moment. Alright.
Alright, what are we doing now?
Let us
We
at
should
least set up. Let's take this down for one thing.
Yeah.
Before one of us dies. This is such a sketchy set, guys. It's like not even funny.
Thank God it didn't fall.
Yeah, we would have been kind of scared. You want to tie that?
We would be scared. We'd be laughing.
Unless we like actually legitimately hurt ourselves,
Oh,
which is
crap.
entirely.
I think I tied this too, though.
Oh, Duncan, stop tying knots.
You guys should stop.
just gonna have a scene where you've tied a knot and it causes a problem in the acting.
You're gonna have to untie it for me. I can't do it.
Okay. One of you has to stabilize it for me.
Okay.
Look at all the wooden desks we have up here. This is awesome. This is perfect.
Eliza, I think you've left that on recording.
Yep.